Oh my, look at that! This zinc roof leaked badly. The water from the heavy rain went straight into the house. But don't panic. Today we'll try to fix it in a simple but effective way. Okay, let's go upstairs. Wow, there were several holes in the roof, and this one, the leak is really big. Take a look at the underside of this tin roof. This is the source of the leak. Water enters through a small hole, but the effect can be huge. No need to wait, let's fix it now. Okay, now let's remove the tin roof first. Be careful, we'll lower it slowly so it doesn't get damaged, and we can patch it up later. Next, we now cut the PVC pipe using a grinder. If you don't have one, you can also use other cutting tools. We will use this piece of pipe to repair the roof. Okay, after we cut the PVC pipe, don't forget to sand the edges first, so that it is smooth, neat, and safe when we install it later. Friends, now it's time for us to say hello to viewers around the world. What country are you watching this video from? It's really nice to talk to all of you. Write where you're from in the comment section so I know where you're from. Don't forget, write it down. We sand all parts of this PVC pipe piece evenly, yes, so that the results are smooth, neat, and ready to use later. Now we start by preparing one used bottle. We cut the bottle, because later this bottle will be used as a container to mix the ingredients. Cut slowly so that the result is neat and not sharp at the edges. Once the bottle is ready, we put enough gasoline into this container. Remember, use only enough gasoline, not too much. Cut the styrofoam into small pieces. The smaller the pieces, the faster the dissolving process will be when we mix it with gasoline. This process is simple but very important. From this mixture of styrofoam and gasoline, we will get materials that we can reuse. For example, for patching, coating, or even making waterproof adhesive mixtures. Watch as we start dipping the styrofoam pieces into the container of gasoline. Pay close attention to the reaction. The styrofoam immediately starts to dissolve and shrinks slowly. Look at the texture now. It's so thick and sticky. From a solid piece of styrofoam, it now turns into a thick glue-like dough. As usual, we first sand the leaking zinc part. The goal is to make the surface clean, and the glue can stick firmly later. Once the surface is smooth and free of rust or dust, we apply glue on the sides of the leaking area. Make sure the glue is evenly distributed so that when we attach additional materials, the results are tight and not easily separated. Next, we take the piece of PVC pipe that we have prepared and place it right above the area that has been glued. After that, prepare 4 bolts for reinforcement. We attach one by one on each side of this PVC pipe piece. Then we drill the top so that all sides are firmly attached to the zinc. This way, our patches will be much more sturdy and durable, even when exposed to heavy rain. we add more glue on the top. The goal is that the entire surface is completely sealed, and there is not the slightest gap that can make water re-enter. Smooth the glue with a spoon or other tool, making sure each side of the pipe is completely covered. With this additional layer of glue, the patch will be much stronger and resistant to water seepage, even during heavy rain. Now we move on to the second method of pasting. For this method, we prepare another plastic cup. You can use an old water cup or any container that is still usable. First, gently cut off the top of the plastic cup using scissors or a cutter. Try to cut neatly so that the shape remains symmetrical and easy to install later. Once the top is off, we continue to trim the sides. Slightly trim off any uneven edges, especially at the rim area of this plastic cup. The neater the cut, the better the result of the paste later on the leaking zinc part. This plastic cup will later be used as an additional cover. It functions similar to an outer shield, so that rainwater does not directly touch the main patch. So make sure the shape is neat, smooth on the edges, and ready for us to install in the next step. Okay, now we move on to the next stage. Take the plastic cup that we cut and trim. On the bottom or inner side, we stick double tip insulation. Place it neatly and press gently so that it sticks firmly. Cover the entire inside of this plastic cup using double tip insulation. Apply the insulation evenly, making sure not to miss any parts. The tighter and flatter the insulation, the stronger the adhesion will be. This step is very important so that rainwater can't penetrate from any side and our repairs become completely waterproof. Once the entire inside of the plastic cup is covered with double tip insulation, we now move on to the next step. We remove all these outer layers of insulation slowly. Pull gently from the tip to avoid lifting the glue underneath. Make sure everything comes off perfectly, as this is the part that will later be firmly attached to the zinc surface. As usual, before we start attaching the new material, we first sand the zinc surface. The goal is to make sure that the area we are going to paste is completely clean from dust, rust, and other residual dirt. That way, the glue or insulation that we will install can stick much stronger, and the results are also neater. After the zinc surface has been sanded and is completely clean, we stick the double tip insulation on it. Stick it slowly and try to position it straight so that the result is neat. Press gently from end to end so that the insulation sticks firmly to the zinc surface. Make sure that all leaking parts are covered by this insulation, because later in this section we will attach a plastic cup as an additional protection. We take the styrofoam glue that we made earlier, then stick it directly on the plastic cup that has been neatly installed on the zinc surface. Spread the glue evenly across the top of the plastic cup. Not too thick, but make sure all sides are fully covered. Press gently so that the glue really sticks firmly between the surface of the plastic cup and the zinc underneath. Let's see if there are still leaks in the parts that we have repaired earlier, or if they are all sealed. Watch carefully as water begins to flow over this zinc. Observe each side of the patch area, whether any water drips out or everything remains dry and tight. We have tested all the leaks, and the results are completely satisfactory. No water drips at all. Take a look. All the parts that were leaking earlier, from the big ones to the small ones, are now sealed. Now we are putting the zinc back into place. Make sure it is snug and tight on each side, so that there is no gap for water to enter again. Once everything is installed, it's time for our final test run. Let's see together if it really doesn't leak anymore after all the repair processes we did earlier. And the result, amazing. All the leaking spots are now sealed. No water drips at all. This concludes this video. Hopefully, This simple method can inspire you to fix leaking zinc at home without much cost. Thanks for watching. See you on the next try.